World. This is your girl, La Kiki, Miss D. C. That is. And let me get this logo out my view because I don't want it to be, you know, from all that. Oh, your girl need to put something on because I'm ashy as hell. But like I said before, I know I gave y'all the lives for the game shows that I love, that I want to be on, that I hope like Trey Tars. I want them to come back to be a reality uh franchise that actually have some regular people so I can possibly be a part of it. Unless I get on cast it on Big Brother, a show that I love, so that I can actually join traders someday in life. You know? I mean, I'm trying to get on Big Brother. And I love Survivor too, so I wouldn't mind any of those. But yeah, coming at you with a whole different franchise. This is getting back on track with all of my. I told you that I will do the Married to Medicine and the Housewives of Potomac, even if the episodes have passed me. I don't care. I'm going back and watching them and giving you my raw and uncut from my notes. Not raw and uncut like I would the other ones. I should possibly do that. I should do the rest of the episodes. Like, don't do the notes, just literally give you my raw, uncut feeling while I'm just watching them. I should do that for the rest of them. It's better than taking notes. But those will be regular videos. But for this one right here, I had this before I got sick and went on vacation. It's season 11, episode 4, called Flannels and Fake Apologies. And I need to do this one immediately before I go into the job. So let's get right into it. Just going straight off my notes. As you can see, like I did this off my notes on my phone and I printed it out. Like I emailed it to myself and printed it out. Had this for weeks now. So I'm getting right into it straight from reading my notes, y'all. So you ain't gonna get the raw of me just watching it immediately. But anyway, so it says the girls arrive at Westgate River Ranch and Rodeo. I was like, okay, Westgate killing it. They giving that sponsorship to Westgate. It's called the Dude Ranch. Like most ranches are, a little sexist anyway towards the girls as well. Like it's normally a dude thing anyway. But yeah, that's my opinion. They gave them purple bandanas, like a team color, because while on the ranch, everybody works as a team. I'm like, really? Working as a team? That was already a red flag right there. Red flag, and they got the purple flag. But okay, I was like, okay. Letitia talks about her first time being anticlimactic. I don't know why I put that as a note at that time because maybe it was something I wanted to dog her about. But all right, girl, your first time was probably 12 years old in the back of the staircase at school. But okay, because you looking like you fast. Your fish is fast. So maybe that's what I was probably saying. I got to go back and look at the episode and why did I put Letitia talk about her anticlimactic experience? Because most of them was talking about it at the table, and I'm like, this is the topic we talked about at the Dude Ranch, okay? Rancho Cucamonga, all right. Oh yeah, okay. That's why, because I had all of them like heavily talking about her first time being with her husband. Toya clocks her and said, see, I want us to adopt truth in the moment. Like, I want you to be in your truth heavenly. Like, you don't have to say your husband was the first time you ever had sex, girl. Like, it's like your whole life story, your relationship is a fairy tale that everybody wants so bad. Girl, no, I want you to, I want you to know truth. So to me, that part was still hilarious to me. Then Toya clocks Phaedra for not opening up on this trip. She was like, for not opening up on this trip, but she doesn't open up. I'm like, okay, I don't know why I wrote those notes like that. I think she's saying why you brought us on this trip. That's the notes I meant to take. She clocks Phaedra for being the one to do this trip of us opening up. Phaedra always doing a trip when she wants somebody to open up. Excuse my voice. I'm still getting over, like, literally. I had these notes so long, my voice was so bad I could not even try to do like not even read these notes. Literally, it was so bad, and it's still getting over it. But my personality came back because I was down for the count. But yeah, she brought them to the trip only for her not to freaking open up. I'm like, duh, production brought you to the trip anyway. Phaedra always like do the trip and just sit back and shade everybody on a trip about not having no class of, or we gonna be the ghetto housewives? Can we just be peaceful for once and have a good trip for once? It's like she always want to go back and do that shenanigans. Everybody should know her game by now, but they call her out on it. And it's like, Toya, who gave you the right to be the person that just call out people like you're like just because your life is suffrage most of the time through all these seasons don't give you the right to be like you're the moral compass or nothing. You're not the moral compass. You're always the mistake in life. You're the mistake in life. I'm sorry. No mistake can tell me about myself. I'm like, girl, it's nothing like just because you know a loss and then now I'm dealing with a loss financially or whatever. Like, girl, stop lying. Cause I used to lie to basically about and cover up about how bad my taxes are. Cause so you gotta be lying. It's like I'm still not taking nothing from you because that's what you live in. I'm not necessarily lying about mine. I just, I don't need to put it out on Front Street like you. Like and you wasn't even doing that. So it was like, how you gonna tell me you just got caught up and you had no choice? You're not telling me something when you already been through the same thing I've been through. No compassion or whatever. But anyway, she's just talking about opening up. I'm just going through a whole nother rabbit hole of Toya ain't the one to deliver nothing to me, pretty much. So the girls go into the and it looked like Phaedra's about to give her that snapback too into freaking heavenly. It was like, dang, why you all up in my why you all up in my business? Heavenly's like, Phaedra, don't go down that road. Don't go down that road. Basically, the girls go into their quarters, a wagon room. I mean, it's literally a wagon. I was like, oh, it's a cute little, what do they call it? Dondi show. They call it Dondi, the Dilla no deal, Dilla no deal island. Yeah, it's kind of like giving one of those little estates on the beach, little wagon, but not on the beach on a freaking Cucamonga ranch. Like, but Doctor Jackie and Dr. Quad hate it. I'm sorry, Dr. Quad. Dr. Jackie and Quad, they hate it, of course. Quad fake bougie, and she have a certain like she's giving me spa retreat type of resort type chick. Hence her house looked like a spa retreat a little bit out in Arizona somewhere. So she's giving me that Dr. Jackie. She's just giving me, I don't do anything. I don't do dogs. I don't do cats. I don't do outside. I don't like everything. The most naggiest person to ever be on a trip with. I'm sorry. Like open your mind, explore, do something else. Meanwhile, Sweet Tea, uh, Toya, and Contessa love it. Okay, Party City. Of course she's gonna love it. Okay, Sweet Tea, never been nowhere but in the DMV area, working in the government. Anywhere I get away to is going to be great to me. And I hate when that time clock do that. And then Toya with her ghetto, so I mean she gonna obviously love it as well. So what I say, Toya is on. Oh, okay. I said Toya is on one. As the girls go into the saloon, dressed up in their gunsmoke outfit, except for Dr. Jackie with her white chic shoes on. Like, and then as they coming in, the people handing them drinks, and Dr. Uh, Jackie's like, no, no. They was like, try it, just one shot before you walk in. And she smoothly walked past them. I said no and gave them that look. I'm like, okay, girl. Dr. Heavily doubled back. I think she took a triple shot, to be honest, double or triple. But she's definitely on one. Like Simone clocks Toya for saying, I was about to dress all the way down because I thought y'all would be playing. So I thought I knew y'all was gonna be playing. That's why I was about to dress all the way down, but I still dressed up and try to do the gun smoke, outfit. And y'all hoes up here just coming in anything y'all want to come in. And Simone like, dang, Toya, why you being so harsh? Like it ain't that deep. Um, I said it's shading the girls big time, just like at the last event when she called them all fake. Yeah, that's what that's what Simone said. Um, then she said, Dad, you're my morale police now. And Dr. Simone said, yeah, your morale buddy slash partner. Yeah. I don't know why I wrote them notes because both of them talking was irrelevant to me. Because now that they be so much against and for each other at the same time, it's like y'all having a little tiff right now, but then y'all hoes gonna be back together teaming up just to go against Quad or somebody else y'all trying to team up on, or gang up on. And Toya says she understands when you call it heavenly fake. She was like, I understand you call it heavenly fake. I even understand when you call Jackie born. And then Jackie shot back at freaking Toya so good when she said, well, we can all call you lack of substance. Got her. Oh my God, here go my throat. Again. Pause. I'm probably said that. Um, yeah, she's like, yeah, we can all call you lack of substance. I'm like, oh, even Simone said, Dr. Jackie has left the building. This is Jackie. Like basically like don't give her the medicine, the antidote to that medicine. And anyway, so Quad goes to Phaedra's wagon because they're the only ones missing. Everybody else is at the freaking saloon. And she sprays her down. To me, it was giving freaking frack a lot. It was like they was having a little freaking frack moment, like, oh, look at that booty. She sprayed her down. They're both always late, is what I always said. Both trying to be cute and everything before the scene. I'm like, yeah, it was giving me freaking frack moment. It definitely was. Meanwhile, Toya want an immediate apology from Dr. Jackie. I'm like, girl, sit down somewhere. You in your emotions right now, and I'm still in mine off of you calling me boring and liars and all that. And then somebody say something about you, but you can dish it, but you can't take it. Girl, sit somewhere. Don't joke about me or nothing else no more if you can't take, pretty much. I ain't got time for you, ho. Basically. Toya instigates Sweet Tea and Heavenly apology. Uh, and Heavenly like Young, I apologize so many times. Sweet Tea, like I really don't agree with that apology. Like I just don't think it was I believe it when I feel like it was genuine. And Heavenly like, look, I don't know what you want me to say. I ain't about to say it a million times. I already said it before. How it made you feel. If I said something that upset you, obviously the words I said about your husband, things like that. Like, yeah, I sincerely apologize for that. But how many, like, I'm done. I'm done with this conversation. It just is what it is. Like, come on. Then thankfully, Quad and Phaedra arrives. Sweet Tea says, thank God. Then she gonna say, thank God Quad arrived. At least she good for that. You about to get dragged at the daggone. You gonna get dragged. She going to remember that. That's gonna come back to bite her at the reunion. Trust me. It's what I put in my god daggone nose. Trust me. Trust me. That is gonna come back to bite her at the reunion. I put that in there. And that's going to come to bite her back at the reunion. Girl, talk about some she's good for that. What the hell you good for? We still trying to figure out what you good for, other than being on your back. Other than being on your back or jumping on the couch, soon as you walk into her former home with her former husband in your freaking Chinese outfit, talking about something, I could give you what you want. What you good for? Because you ain't good for something that, you know, that anybody could shoot back at you, and she can even shoot back at you. But I know Qua could probably give her new guy what he want that you can't give Dr. Mhm. Greg. Hmm. So I'm gonna need you to shut up because she got jokes on jokes on jokes that she could have on you. Talking about something, at least she good for walking in and breaking up the conversation. What you good for? Stealing people's mans all the way from the freaking government agencies. Okay, girl. But anyway, Contessa jumps in and heavily remembers how annoying she was. Like, here go Contessa, ho. Contessa, here she come to say today. Always gotta play freaking Wonder Woman. She will be a nice, good black Wonder Woman. So the girls learn a saloon line dance. I was not like this scene could have been cut. Phaedra says you're not invited to the cookout if you don't know the electric slide and the cha-cha slide. So you're giving your age because everybody been over the cha-cha slide. They rarely play that anymore. It's definitely still the electric slide because that's just a thing. Cha-cha slide is like church function, schoolyard, when the school have those little block party things where you come back and they have a thing for the children. They're gonna play the cha-cha slide with the moon bounces and all the freaking cotton candy stuck everywhere on the ground. Like literally that's where they be playing the cha-cha. Like nobody be doing the cha-cha like that at no freaking cookout no more. It's definitely the wobble, the electric slide, and then you have the Tamiya new thing now. Um and some other stuff by DJ Capri, yeah, like everybody's doing that stuff now. Nobody be even doing a cha-cha slide like that. Girl, you showing your age. Um, I was because I put in the notes, what? I said, you mean also the wobble? Like the wobble is nobody be like, cha-cha, right foot, like nobody be doing that like that no more at the cookout. So girl. Quad says Toya don't have rhythm. She doesn't. She thinks she knows she's good at everything. She's not. Heavily had one signature move that she said she always do. And that's funny because she was doing exactly that. Toya calls Simone very stiff, and Dr. Jackie is hiding in the back. Dr. Jackie is like, I have clients that has to watch this, and I do not want them talking to me when I'm trying to look up their vagina, and they be like, "Girl, you so stiff on that now. You need to check your style. That V shot is it working for you, girl? Because you kind of stiff." Like, I don't got time for my clients talking about me like that. Uh, and Toya, you go doing all this talking and you stiff as hell. Don't have rhythm at all. The girls get dinner postmarked to them. I was like, ew. Is this going back to freaking being at the summer camp jank that I used to go to this camp called Camp Horizons. That my teacher, she was engaged to the person who owned the whole campsite or whatever. Campsite, yeah. And so every year, each freshman body of freshmen was able to go to Camp Horizon due to her being engaged to the guy who owned it. And it was like a little experience, like a little building trip, trust trip between the children, this social and all that. And then did numerous activities, climbing, caving, all that, zip lining. It was so much fun. But the dinner, the stuff, like the food that they had, I'm like, it's giving me that postmark dinner in a bag, and then they just undo it. I mean, it's better than sandwich, because they had a little bowl. I was like, okay, a little bowl or something. It was blah. I'd have been like, next restaurant, please. So yeah, we don't get to be at a restaurant. We just sitting here in the chairs and by the campfire eating freaking postmark dinner. Okay. Jackie and Simone go back to Simone's wagon to eat because they want to be away from it, from it all. Dr. Heavenly is too tired and busy to care for the other haters and needs or annoyance with her. That's what she said. I don't give a um Quad tries to be the middle person between her and Contessa. Like, y'all used to love each other. Like, can't y'all go back and figure out what's going on with that? It's like, Quad, we try to do that with you and your nemesis. But you kept making excuses, just like Dr. Heavenly is making excuses right now to why she's can't see through the bull. Like it's only about her. You kept playing the victim, and Dr. Heavily playing the victim right now, and Contessa a little bit too. They both no, both of them always playing the victim. So stop trying to be the middle person. You are still not the deliverer, just like Toya would never be the deliverer. Contessa shades Quad about having her own issues. That will come back. She was like, Contessa was basically saying the same thing I was saying. Girl, you are not the one to bring nothing to me about trying to get back together when you have your own issues to take care of. That's going to come back at the reunion too, Contessa. Just trust. Quad calls heavily out about trying to be tough with Contessa and says, y'all used to be very close friends. And they show the flashbacks of what they did or whatever. She said they talked about 2 to 3 times a day on the phone. She even cried to Heavenly. Quad says they both trying to act tough, but they're not. Like, Contessa really thinks she is tough, and she might be tough. A little bit military. Women had to go through a lot being in the military and still do. She a little tough though, and all the stuff that she had to do to get her body the way it was and into the freaking strong women contest. I mean, Contessa a little tough. She a little tough, but her emotions soft as tissue and feathers and marshmallows. Like her emotions, she just like anything to make her. It's like that's the friend that's like, I mean, she's giving cancer a little bit, okay? But Simone tells Sweet Tea, "Are you and Heavily going to have a decent conversation?" She says she told her many times that stop letting Heavily's comment get to you. Simone says when Sweet Tea goes low, Heavily goes lower. So stop letting her comments get to you because, and on top of that, handle it. Stop getting emotional where her comments go lower than yours. That's how she is. So if you're not ready to go low to hell with Heavenly, just shut her down. Don't even let her even get you started of nothing. Shut them hoes down. You gotta know when to dodge these hoes, basically. And I do agree. Dr. Jackie says Heavily have to see what do I miss about our friendship. And if it's something that you truly miss, then fix it or get closure and move on. Yes. Fix it or get closure and move on. But at this point, it's definitely closure. It's giving closure. Heavily says the friendship was one sided, and Jackie calls Bush on that. That friendship was not one sided. You loved Coon Tessa. You loved Coon Tessa as much as she loved you. Y'all just both hard hoes playing hard. So fix it or move on. Though the girls go to the farm, the girls bond over working teen ice cream shops. I mean, I don't know why I even wrote all this information. This was a relevant scene, but it was cute. Everybody like, oh, I used to work a gig before they became professional or marry somebody with money. Quad and Heavily used to work at Mr. Dean's. Heavily talking about something for $3.35 an hour. What were them prices? Like what the freak? But didn't she come from? What did she come from Chattanooga, Tennessee, somewhere? So I'm like, oh, maybe it was like that. Toya was a bear for $8 an hour. Toya is fairly young, so that minimum wage sounds about right. um, but to me, it seemed about it should be like $6. Because I mean, Six Flags people was making 6.50 an hour. I used to work at Six Flags for a little bit, and that was $6.50 an hour. I only worked there just so I can be in the park for free when I want to. Etc. For the other girls, I said in the other places. Who cares? I'm moving on from that scene. Toya says she'll stop by their wagons to check out the outfit for the photo shoot that they have in Cowboy Carter photo shoot that she's trying to put together, and she wants to make sure that they are Beyonce fied and Carter Cowboy fied. I'm like, girl, again, you're not the deliverer for this message. For this project, you are not the one that should be in charge. She says she want to make because you used to been Taki Toyer for seasons after seasons on seasons on seasons before you got a good stylist. You were Taki Toyer. She says she want to make sure y'all don't look old. Der, laughing my a off. Like, Oh, der. Girl, that's gonna come back to haunt you as well. Toya is annoying and loud like a drill sergeant. I would have smacked that host. Like, no, I would have been like, girl, get out. Don't come in this room. I'm gonna let you know when I'm ready to go on the cart. Don't even come here and try to look at my outfit. And even if you do, I will drag you home about what you wear. Um Toya, of course, does not shade Dr. Simone or Dr. Heavily in their outfit. She's like, oh, y'all look cute. Oh, don't change nothing. I wouldn't change nothing. Y'all look cute. They're like, what? Toya don't got nothing to drag us about. We must really did the daggone thing. Y'all was really looking for that hoe's approval. Not ever. She says she's don't change nothing, but of course she shades quad on all her red. All that red? You wearing all that red? Oh my god, that's so much red. And quad like, of course you won't get it, hoe. You're a tacky Toya. Dr. Heavily, period. I don't know why, but the period. And Phaedra, she tried to shade but took it back. And Phaedra's looking like, I know you're not about to shade nobody. You tacky as hell, and I knew you was tacky as hell from all them seasons. Even when I was on Housewives of Atlanta, I know they was calling you tacky Toya. Now you trying to get some fashions and think you can step up to me and my fashion level? Girl, no. Then she told her she want to see that on her. She want to see her on the second golf cart rolling to the shoot. Like, I'm want to see you on that second golf cart on time, Phaedra. Phaedra shades Toya and says, "You don't look tooted and booted yourself for the one that's in charge." Oh my god, I was laughing. You ain't looking tooted and booted yourself for the one in charge. Yeah. I was like, yes, talk about something second. I want to see you on the second car or whatever. Like, who you think you talking to, girl? All these people older than you, young. Talk about something you. But Phaedra, you don't look too tooted and booted yourself for the one in charge. Even though both of them in charge of the trip, but it's like Phaedra be doing her little side hosting. She's like the host from hell for me. If I'm hosting with somebody and I feel like I'm doing the one that's lead and everything, and I look to the co-host like, you going to help, and they be like, I mean, what else you want me to do? It's like, go sit down with everybody else. You're for nothing. For what? It's what you are in a dictionary. For what? And that it will show your picture. For what? Of a host you are. You're not doing nothing to help me. You might as well just be a spectator like everybody else, because you're a nothing helping hoe. Like, I'm sorry, I will feel the same way. This episode ends with the girls rolling out on the cart, on the golf cart, to go to the shoot. Everybody else behind, but that second golf cart that rolled out, or that first golf cart that rolled out, they rolled out. So yeah, that was that first golf cart, because they said, she said, I want to see you in a second. So yeah, I think it was Toya, Sweet Tea, Dr. Heavenly. I mean, sorry, Dr. Simone, and Dr. Jackie, all in the cart rolling out in the first golf cart. The real drama between contestant and Heavily looms ahead at next episode. So I ain't see it at all yet. So I would look forward to giving y'all my raw and uncut notes, probably, because I might, if I can do it at work, and write down the notes, I will. But if not, I'll probably look at it at home and talk on my trash. All right, y'all. I gotta get in this dumb job and make a living. Till next time, make sure you like and subscribe, guys. Bye.